Hey everybody, it's Stan aka Vimlossus, and today we are doing our first review here on my own channel, Vim's Toy Box. Now I will still be doing reviews over at excludecollective.com, but I get so many toys in, I'm surprised my wife hasn't kicked me out of the house yet. Either way, but I get so many in, I can't get them all in over there, so whatever I can't get in for Exclude Collective, I'm going to do here on my own channel, just to kind of keep things going and keep things fresh. Now, these might not be, the newest lines or the newest, greatest things to come out, but they will all be really cool toys that, I've picked up for my own personal collection. So on this channel, I plan on doing, toy reviews, maybe some figure shopping, toy hunting. If you hear that voice in the background, that's my lovely daughter, Savannah, who will be helping me out on some of these reviews. I'm glad she's here because she's a big help. So we are going to start off. Our very first one is going to be the iconic Throwback Wolverine. Now, I picked this one up at my local Walgreens. I've been searching for this for a while now because I thought these were kind of cool, and I don't have one of these Wolverines. I've got the Old Man Logan, but I don't have this Wolverine. Now, looking at the packaging on the back, it's got this really cool artwork. It's got the little bio, all the other figures that are available in this wave. And to be honest with you, I'm probably not going to pick any of those up because I'm not big fans of those, and I already have them in some form or fashion already. But this type of Wolverine I did not have, so that's why I was glad to find him and pick him up. So really cool packaging, great artwork on here. Now, I'm not a fan of packaging. I like the looks of them, but I'm not going to keep it hanging on the wall. All right, I'm going to tear this thing open, this box.
Just rip it open and throw it away.
Right, I'm just going to rip it open and throw it away. So this package is going to go in the garbage. For you guys that collect these, hey, that's cool.
You can probably keep this, but we don't like packaging.
No, too much space. So let's go ahead, tear this guy open, see what we got, and take a look at him. I'm really excited about this. And here he is, all out of the box or packaging or whatever that was. It wasn't a full box. It was a card and some plastic, like we used to remember seeing when I was a young kid. But here he is. He looks really, really good. This reminds me of the old classic X-Men Wolverine, in the brown and yellow color scheme with the black and the claws and he just looks awesome. Hasbro lately has been doing a really, really great job on their sculpting and their painting. So let's see if that carries over to this one. I have a feeling it will because just first glance, it looks really nice. So we'll take a deeper dive in and look at, some of the paint, the sculpting, things like that, what he comes with, the articulation, kind of cover all of that and see if it's something that you guys want to go out and pick up. But I can tell you now, if you're a fan of X-Men,
it's really cool.
It's really cool. All right, so let's take you should get it. So let's take a closer look. All right, so taking a closer look at him, and like I said, they did a really good job. He does have some really nice sculpting detail in here. The paint so far looks nice and clean. I think I really only saw one kind of error on him, and it was right here. See that on his leg? So I'm not sure if I can buff that out or clean that out, but honestly, I'm not too concerned about that.
Can't really see that.
Nah, can't really see that, so not too concerned with it, but a really nice job on here. Very nice muscular definition and things going on of this nature. Now, I'm not sure if this is a reused body. I'm pretty sure it is because they have a tendency to reuse a lot of things. Don't know what this is. I don't know if that's a mistake or what. One thing I hate about Marvel Legends is they put these numbers right here on the back of the legs, and it's so visible. Man, I really can't stand that. Put it on the bottom of the feet, man. Why you gotta stick it right here where you can easily see it? And it stands out so much because yellow with black, and you would think, oh, well, if there's a black plastic, then you wouldn't see it. Wrong, because then they do it in white. So then you can it really does stand out. But, I mean, the face here looks really good. Some nice, wrinkles everywhere where they need to be. The classic kind of fins coming off of them. Now, I really like that they kind of painted the little hairy arms on here. I'm sure if his chest was exposed, you'd see a whole lot of hair there because we all know Wolverine, pretty damn hairy guy. He's a Wolverine after all, right? They have this, this belt, which is nice. It's kind of moves out of the way a little bit, but you can't take it off. It is fully enclosed, so, but it does kind of move. I guess that will help with articulation. Great look on the boots. Again, some nice, wrinkles going on here. Carries this theme over from the head sculpt. Now, the claws, I mean, that's just what Wolverine's famous for, right? Or his claws. These are the plastic ones, which is fine, but you see they will kind of bend, and so...
Move around.
Yeah, they got to move around. I don't know if they are removable. Well, his hand is. So let's see. Yep, they are removable, so that way you can pose him without the claws on there, and then you can just pop these back in when you're ready, and as you see, his hand comes off, but no big deal. Kind of goes right back on there.
Yeah.
So... yeah, these will just, I can see these being kind of annoying. As you use them, they will get crunched up and put together. Man, are his hands this loose on all of them? I hope not.
OMG.
Let's see. See, that's what I'm talking about. So, all right. But overall, really nice job on this. Really nice clean paint job. Nice clean lines. Nothing to complain about, really. Looks nice, except...
Wolverine.
yeah, except for these numbers here. Not too bad at all. So, yeah, looks great. Oh, yeah. All right, taking a look at the articulation. This is probably your standard Marvel Legends type stuff, with the addition of, some other things like these butterfly joints. But let's go ahead and take a look at them. He can bury his chin into his chest, which is fantastic. He can look almost all the way up. That is amazing, because there's nothing back here that hinders the articulation. So he can look all the way up, which is fantastic. Head can spin around, and he's got a little bit of tilt, not too much. Now down to the shoulders, he does have these cool butterfly joints, which is great because you can get them, look at that, almost all the way back. Yeah. And then you can get them forward quite a bit, which is really good. Forward. So, and then his elbows. That's a shoulder, dummy. His elbows. I did it again. His shoulders, thank you.
All the way back.
His shoulders can spin all the way around.
360.
And come up to about 90 degrees. It does have upper arm rotation followed by a double jointed elbow, which gets you to about there. There is no lower arm rotation, but the hands do spin and hinge. Now you see these are very loose on mine. Hopefully this isn't like this for everybody's, but that's very loose on mine. On both hands, both sides. Now down to the waist joint, he does have the ab crunch kind of waist joint, and if you've seen any of my other video reviews over at Exclude Collective, I'm not a fan of these. I prefer the ball joints because you can just get so much better range of motion. But it is what it is. But he can look down quite a bit. That's a great ab crunch. He can go back, pretty far. But here's where this hinders, because you have no side-to-side motion. He also does have a waist swivel. And the legs, your standard ball joint, so he can kick forward about that far, which is really good. Can he kick back? Let's see. Yeah, he can kick back a little bit there. Not too bad. Upper leg rotation followed by a double jointed knee. So we can get up to about there. Pretty good range of motion. There is a boot cut, so we can swivel there. And then the ankle. Can't go forward too much just because of the cut of this boot. So go forward a little bit. Go back quite a bit. And of course, that great ankle pivot. So articulation's your standard stuff we've seen from Marvel Legends. Again, I mean, while this is a great ab crunch, I just really wish there was a ball joint in there so we can get some side to side. But not too bad. It's our articulation. Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah.
So Wolverine here does come with a few accessories, not too many, but a couple of good ones, which is really cool to see. So in the box, he comes with his masked head, which, like we said earlier, looks really good. But then he also comes with, Savannah, if you will, he comes with This pulled back mask, when you put on the other head, it can kind of sit behind him so it looks like he pulled his mask off, which looks kind of strange by itself, but when you have the other head on here, it looks pretty good. So he has that, and then he also comes with
His head.
the unmasked head. Now this looks fantastic. Let me zoom in on this so you can really see.
Cool. So many details.
Can we get some focus here? Here we go. So this head looks really nice. They did a great job on a 5 o'clock shadow here. Great sculpted lines in the hair. Now, no major paint wash in here to give it a dirt look, except for, obviously there with the shadow. Eyes look pretty good. They don't look too derp. So overall they look good. So now to swap this out, what you do is you just would take his old head off. Just pops right off of there.
Looks so weird.
And then you would put this on like so, I would think.
I haven't done this
And
before.
then you pop this head on. Maybe. Man, that's tight. I don't even think it's on all the way. Nope. All right, let's see if we can get that head on there.
You want me to try and help you?
Nope, I got it. Let's see.
You sure?
Positive. Well, maybe. All right.
Take this head.
Man, there we go. All right, so that popped on there.
Finally.
And so, there you go. So when it's like that, then it's kind of,
And then we have the mask back there.
all right, pulled back. So then when he's like this, it looks like it's kind of pulled back. Like he just ripped it off over his head and it's just kind of hanging there. So that looks pretty cool. I do like the unmasked head, but it's Wolverine. I'm going to display him with this one because this is what we're used to. But it's nice to have options. It's nice to have accessories that we can do and play around with. So for accessories, not too bad. All right, and here's Wolverine standing next to Logan from Logan the movie, the old man Logan. Height-wise, similar, which is great to see that the scale is the same. Bulk-wise, they both look pretty good. Obviously, this one comes with a jacket, and this one's in his full X-Men uniform. Facial sculpt and details look pretty good. So standing next to him, nice comparison. So not too bad at all. And then let's compare him to,
Spider-Man.
so we get him out of here, and then we'll put in just your standard 6-inch figure. So you see he's about the same height as Spidey is. So Spidey's about 6 inches. I would expect Wolverine to be a little smaller. I always thought he was a little smaller because he's a smaller type character.
Yeah.
But good height wise. So he's probably about 6 inches tall. So there you go.
And almost.
All right, and there you go. That's the Wolverine. Like I said, a really good figure. If you're a fan of X-Men and a fan of Wolverine, I would definitely go pick this guy up if you don't have him already. Now, I know the original release of him was impossible to get, and that's why I didn't have him yet. So that's why I was really happy when I found him in a store. But if you don't have him, check him out. Really good figure with all of his, his few little accessories. So not too bad. All right, so if you like the review, if you think I was way off, if you think he's a crappy character or figure and you don't think he deserved to be rated this high, then leave a comment down below. And if you liked the review, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm going to try to do at least 2 reviews a week, schedule permitting, obviously, because, we all get busy and, children over there take up a lot of your time. But hopefully I'm going to be doing at least 2 reviews a week. Like I said, we're possibly also do some toy hunting when I go out. Maybe cover some Legos, maybe with Savannah, yep. And then maybe do some customs. I noticed a couple things that I want to do as far as custom characters and fixes and things of that nature. So maybe we'll record those as well and put them on here. So either way, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace.